Alright, so we are going to discuss for today the Rule 3. So we're going to separate this into different parts. So let us start first with letter A until G or gold. Okay? So general definitions for the purpose of our rules in ColReg, we're going to define and of course we're going to set examples for different parts of ColReg. Rule 3. So the word vessel indicates every description of watercraft including non-displacement, wavecraft, sailplane, capable of being used in transportation of water. So in short, kahit anong barko na nag-operate po sa dagat, applicable po yung rule ng ColReg sa kanila as long as it is called and being maneuvered as a means of transportation to the water. Right? Next is the power-driven vessel. It means it is using the propelled machinery of the vessel. Okay? So pag ginagamit po yung makina, it means power-driven po siya. Okay? So dito din, meron pong ginagawa sa ibang rules na pag sinabing making way, tapos not making way. Ganyan, no? Okay? So dito pumapasok yung rule ng making way using machinery. Okay? Tapos not making way, naka-drifting lang siya. Bale, hindi po gumagana yung makina, pero gumagalaw po yung barko. So, ganun po yung not making way, tapos making way. Okay? Next, sailing vessel. It means a vessel under sail. No? Not using machinery. Okay? Not using machinery. So, hindi siya magiging sailing vessel if yung sailing vessel, ginagamit niya yung makina niya. So, magiging power-driven yun siya. So basta, yung sail lang po, yung layag ba? Okay, layag. Yung gumagana for sailing vessel. No? So set example, si Luffy, if you're fan of One Piece. So yung layag niya po, pag si Luffy, ginagamit niya na yung layag niya, sailing vessel yon. Pag ginamit na ni Frankie, yung makina, magiging power-driven vessel yun. Okay? So ganun din siya. Next, vessel engaged in fishing. So any fishing vessel engaged with nets, lines, trawls, and other fishing apparatus which restrict maneuverability. So basta po, yung fishing vessel na hindi po siya makagalaw ng maayos, it means fishing vessel po siya. No? With trailing lines and other fishing apparatus which do not restrict maneuverability. No? So ganyan po yung fishing vessel. So fishing vessel siya as long as it is restrict yung paggalaw ng barko. Okay? Next, seaplane. Ito po, normally present po yung mga seaplane malapit po sa land, no, sa mga ports. So it is defined including aircraft designed to maneuver on the water. So it has ability, no, na pwede po siya sa langit or airways papunta sa dagat. Okay? So seaplane po siya. Kaya po yung ganyan. No? Pwede siya sa hangin at sa tubig. So seaplane yun. Next is not under command. So dito naman, ang definition po niya is some exceptional circumstances. It means may sira, no? Damage yung barko, kagaya po ng loss of power, propulsion, anchor, engine, no? Okay. So basta po may sira yung barko, it is vessel not under command. So, i-display mo yung appropriate lines and shape for vessel not under command. No? Yan po yung tandaan natin. Yung pagkakaiba niya dito sa restricted ability to maneuver, ito naman po yung RAM, yung nature ng trabaho nung barko mismo. Okay? So, meron siyang mga example dito, 1 to 6 yan. So, babasahin natin yan later. So, compare muna natin yung dalawa. So, dito, for clarity, vessel not under command, it means may sira na nangyari sa barko, kaya hindi siya makagalaw na maayos. Or, hindi talaga siya makagalaw, or na-aground siya, mga ganun. No? Okay? Dito naman, dahil po sa trabaho ng barko niya, vessel restricted ability to maneuver due to the nature of her work. Ayan. No? Okay, example ng mga nature of her work. Yung barko na nag-engage po sa laying, servicing, yung mga cable, no? Submarine cable or pipeline. Yan po, hindi po talaga sila makagalaw kasi nagkokon po sila, sa service, kaya nagpipick up ng mga submarine cable. So, iilagan po natin sila, no? Tapos, engage in dredging naman, underwater operation, ayan, maghuhukay sila ng mga lupa, so hindi sila makagalaw. So, iilagan din natin sila. No? Same application po sa NUC, not under command, iilagan mo din sila. No? Kasi ikaw po yung power-driven vessel. Tapos, engage in replenishing transfer operation of cargo while underway. Ayan, mag-STS or provision. Yan, mga example yan. Tapos, engage in launching of the aircraft, no? Sa mga aircraft vessel. Okay, so iilagan mo din sila. Mine clearance operation. Yan. Tapos, towing operation na severely restricted. Pag naghihila po yung isang barko, tapos masyadong mabigat yung hinihila niya, so, i-display mo po yung appropriate lights for that. And lastly, yung towing na po. Okay? So, ganyan po yung letter A to letter G po ng Rule 3, no? So, sana po marami tayong natutunan at na-refresh.